can you remember a time when you encountered an individual whose stature and impact totally shocked you? One of the most prominent college basketball players today, Caitlin Clark, exemplifies that. I know you're going to be startled, but the second you see her, you might think you know what to anticipate. What follows is an examination of Caitlin Clark's true height, which will surprise you and only serve to heighten your admiration for her. Keep watching till the very end to find out how this basketball sensation defies all expectations. Just wait until you lay eyes on her. I guarantee it. When it comes to collegiate basketball, Caitlin Clark is now a household name. She has risen to the pinnacle of her sport as a member of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Not only is she competent, she's fantastic. Thanks to her incredible shooting range, basketball intelligence, and inspiring level of drive, she is simply unrivaled on the field. Everyone from fans to experts can't get enough of her. However, her size isn't something that is constantly broached. This goes beyond mere measurements. It is about how her size, in a society that frequently values size above all else, actually heightens her danger. While most people picture a towering basketball player, Caitlin Clark defies that stereotype. You might picture a towering, powerful, and even terrifying figure when you picture a top-tier collegiate basketball standout, but this stereotype isn't true of Caitlin. She isn't the tallest player on the court. She stands at 6 feet, but she uses her height to her advantage in ways that everyone is talking about. Caitlin defies expectations that a player her size would have trouble competing with bigger opponents thanks to her speed, agility, and skill. She has found great success by playing smarter, not harder. That is, however, not her sole distinguishing feature. Throughout her career, Caitlin Clark has experienced changes in her physical size. At first, people could have judged her too harshly because of how she looked. She may have been underestimated for the rigors of Division I collegiate basketball due to her perceived lack of physical attributes. How wrong they were. Caitlin is now one of the best women's college basketball players because she is dedicated to her game, has a natural skill, and works extremely hard. She may be smaller than some of her opponents, but she has developed a strategy that allows her to shine in ways that bigger players can't. We can discuss Caitlin Clark's strategic use of her stature. Defenders have it bad because she's lightning fast and can change directions in an instant. Even while she may be physically smaller than some of her opponents, her exceptional dribbling and ball handling abilities enable her to easily outmaneuver them. Afterwards, she shoots. The deep three-pointers that Caitlin is famous for have gasped the crowds in venues around the world. It's no secret that her shooting form is among the best in college basketball, and it's a crucial component of her arsenal. Because of her stature, she is able to set up her own shots, find openings, and make her defenders miss. When Caitlin faces opponents who are taller or stronger than her basketball IQ comes into play. She is really skilled at her game and always understands when to pass, drive, and shoot. Even though she isn't the biggest player, her combination of instinct, skill, and strategy makes her a formidable opponent. Her brilliance and pinpoint shooting on the basketball court make her a formidable opponent regardless of her stature. She uses her stature to her advantage in a way that few other players can. Although she may be short in stature, Caitlin has perfected the skill of being a powerful presence. However, Caitlin Clark's journey is significantly impacted by something else, the mental side. Typically, when people discuss basketball size, they are referring to physical characteristics. What distinguishes Caitlin Clark, though, is her outlook. Her mental tenacity is on par with the best in the game. Being mentally and physically fit isn't enough. You also need the will to overcome obstacles, surprise yourself, and deliver when the stakes are highest. Her perseverance in the face of skepticism and underestimation exemplifies the transformative power of self-belief and ambition. What matters to Caitlin is not her size, but rather how she chooses to view it. The topic of her influence on the game and her followers has just come to the fore, so let's talk about it now. Aspiring basketball players aren't the only ones who look up to Caitlin Clark. Young ladies and athletes worldwide do as well. You need not be the tallest or strongest to achieve greatness. She demonstrated that. Another thing she proved is that breaking records and making history doesn't require you to be a certain size or conform to societal norms. What makes her truly remarkable are her passion, talent, and heart. Many people, regardless of their size or shape, have taken heart from Caitlin's ascent to the top. Observing Caitlin Clark in action, one cannot help but notice that her stature is not a hindrance but rather an integral component of her identity. She is a once-in-a-generation talent because to her graceful court movements, composure under pressure, and dominance of the game. As I saw her play, it hit me like a ton of bricks. It's not about your size, but about the dreams you have and the amount of effort you're ready to put in to make them come true. After seeing Caitlin Clark at her true size and understanding what it entails, your admiration for her will only grow. She has shown that it's not about size, but about character, talent, and perseverance by overcoming obstacles and surprising everyone. We will continue to bring you incredible tales like Caitlin Clark's. So, if you have learned anything new today, please subscribe and hit the like button. Just because she's tall doesn't mean you should ignore her accomplishments or the impact she's having on women's basketball. As always, we appreciate you tuning in, and until next time.